Nicola, te wa tu We are live from the Raven Street Dance Studio via my kitchen. My voice is gone from Durant, but I just wanted to do a quick video on deer heart. We took the heart and we soaked it in cold water with salt. I rinsed it, changed the water in it quite a few times. And then I've sliced the heart in thin slices. Could be even a little thinner. Some people like to resalt it again directly on the heart, just a little light layer. It kind of brings the flavor out. It also brings the blood out when you're soaking it. See this right here? Remove these types of things because it's got blood on it, and it doesn't taste as good. It could be gamey depending on what time of year you've gotten your deer. It can be gamier if it's in the rut, like if you got a buck, like this is from a buck. Pull these, blood vessels off extra. If you see any look good right here, you can re-rinse if you like. Up to you. So I take a wet batter, which is with eggs, and I dip it in the eggs. Let's go ahead and take 2 pieces over here with us. Then I have bacon grease that is warming up to medium high. I took flour and I added seasoned salt, ultimate steak rub, some onion powder, some garlic powder into this mixture with the flour. We used bluebird flour. We were blessed to have a bag. I take it out of the egg mixture, or toss it quickly. Some people like to double coat. We'll do that with the second one so you can see the difference. It's all covered. Our grease is not quite hot enough. Don't put it in there if it's not bubbling, okay? Turn your heat up. It might be because my pan is lopsided too. Durant was a good weekend and came home. Had Powell hangover, but Lonnie went out and got us a buck. So we're eating good tonight. The grease temperature is important. You can't have it too hot. If you have it too hot, it's going to just have a scalding taste, because this cooks up pretty fast. It's not like chicken or pork where, you have to really overcook it. You want it to stay, the organ to stay moist on the inside. So overcooking it or cooking it at a high temperature can mess up the taste and the flavor. Turning the heat up. Here in Oklahoma, there are lots of deer, so we'll be eating good. I prefer to eat the heart right away the first day, because otherwise you're not getting as good of nutrients. My voice is really gone. Sorry for that. Good thing closed caption. So let's go ahead and put one in. Be a little hotter, but I'm hungry. We're going to take the second piece. I did put 2 in. We're going to double dip this one and see if double dipped heart is better. When we double dip it, we take it out of the powdered mixture, put it back, and submerge it into the egg mixture and recoat. I like to fry mine up with onions. I forgot to do that. So, chop up my onions. So there's 2, and that's in a thin layer of bacon grease. That's sizzling nicely. Let's go ahead and put one more piece in. Hope everybody's staying safe out there while you're hunting. Even though we're learning a lot about, bow hunting. See a lot of posts about that. A lot of people going back to gathering. We had a episode this past weekend where my husband got E. coli from the onions at Burger King. Here, I'm trying to chop up some onions, but we're going to pray over the food, that's for sure. You're getting the nutrients and the goodness from hunting yourself and cooking it yourself. sorry, is important. Important. Okay, I don't want that to get too high. This burger is kind of funny, but then it's kind of good. So we're watching it closely, and it's sizzling. I'm going to go ahead and cut up some onions to add. We try not to, don't use the same knife that you use to cut that heart, to cut the onions. Maybe we'll prevent some of this E. coli. A lot of times the smell too, go out of the smell. If it smells like it's burning or you start smelling the food a lot, they tell you that means it's close to burning. Looking good. We're going for a medium brown, that brown color. I'm using white onions today. I think that's a little too hot now. See that? Turn down this burner. Looking good, almost about to turn. You don't want that bacon grease to burn. I can smell it a little bit. So I'm going to turn down the heat. Put it over to the side so it doesn't continue to cook at that temp while it cools down. We got some squirrels the other day too. I should have busted those out. I'm going to cut this onion really quick. Ooh. Let me go ahead and flip. Oh, yes, that's a beautiful brown. Yes. Bring it back to the burner because everybody has their own recipes. Everyone has their own way of doing things. It's important to share because you can get good ideas from someone else's way of cooking. I'm going to cut these onions up in like fajita style. Actually, but the half moon way. I don't know how else to say it. If you're going to fry onions, fry it with it because it gives a good flavoring. So getting them in is important. Oh, oh, oh. That is looking good. You can even throw some minced garlic in there. Let's do that. Let's do that. Refrigerator. There's a scene in my fridge. I don't see any. Thought I had some. Oh well. You hear it? If you put a lid on it, to me it just makes it soggy. I like to cook it with no lid. All right. The bacon flavoring from the grease, it's good. Because our deer is so lean, you know what I mean? That bacon grease, it makes good gravy and just adds a different texture or, I don't know, taste to your food. It's almost done. I would love to see some of you all Native Americans, your favorite recipes. And I know up in the Northeast, they have great recipes. Their deer and potatoes. Miss Pocknett, she was named the best chef in the Northeast Territory. Her food is amazing. Her deer and potatoes at the powwows. Also come out west. We miss you, Sherry. Check at the bottom. You can also kind of tell from when you grab it with the tongues whether it's done or not. That's looking good, almost. You don't want it to soak up too much grease because, first of all, we need more for the other pieces of the heart. But also, we just want it to stay kind of light. It's kind of a dense batter that's on there. Not too flaky like Cane's, but it's still, don't want it to be soggy. Soggy heart. Soggy heart. Okay, that looks good to me. So we're going to go ahead and drain. Oh, already have my paper towel down. Oh. Cutting it thin is also key. I cut it a little thinner than this. All right. So take these onions and put these on your regular plate. Sorry, my videos aren't, I don't know. Or instead of flipping it here, I could just add paper towel on top if I wanted and blot it. You can see I put my grease in from bacon. Deer season. Let's see who gets the biggest buck. Hey. It's not how big your buck is, it's how good your buck tastes. So the onions are done. So I'm going to arrange one of these on my plate. Oh, I'm dropping heart. Heart dropping. Add some onions on top. And we're going to pray over this food. Put out a spirit dish because you do not want to get sick. Not just that, this is only right. We're very thankful. So we're going to taste this and try it in your kitchen. Raven Street Dance Studio. Ski.